Hey everyone, Longacres Finance here with the High Growth Dividend Stock Watchlist for July 2021. The aim of this watchlist is to identify quality companies that have a history of high dividend growth. Dividend yield is not the main objective here. Instead, we are looking for companies that will continue to increase their dividends at a fast rate. These companies should also offer above average total returns over a long period of time. To make it onto the watchlist, a stock must pass quality, safety, and financial stability criteria. 95 companies passed this screener this month. They were all further ranked based on that criteria and their current valuation. Only the top 30 stocks made it onto the final watchlist and will be presented here. There are 8 changes from the prior month. The following stocks have dropped off: Lam Research, West Pharmaceuticals, Progressive, Moody's, Microsoft, Expeditors United of Washington, Morgan Stanley, and Monolithic Power Systems. Stay tuned to find out which 8 stocks took their place this month. But first, let's break down some statistics of all 30 stocks on the watchlist. The average dividend yield this month is 1.18%, and the average 5-year dividend growth rate is a cool 17.64%. The watchlist from June rocked a cool 3.46% return last month. The fairly valued and undervalued stocks tacked on an additional 20 basis points, returning 3.66%. Both crews passed the S&P 500, as SPY was up only 2.25%. I'll go over past performance in more depth right after we go over this month's watchlist. If you're enjoying the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future watchlist updates. Okay, let's go over the July watchlist now. In the number 1 spot this month is United Healthcare Group, ticker symbol UNH. The stock trades for about a 5% discount to fair value right now, offering investors a modest 1.46% dividend yield. United Healthcare is a dividend growth rockstar, with a 5-year dividend growth rate above 20%. The stock has been on the watchlist for 6 months now, rocking a cool 20.91% total return during the last 5 months. June was not the best month for this stock as it shed 2.42%. Number 2 is Charles Schwab Corporation, ticker symbol SCHW. The stock trades for about a 5% premium right now, putting it just outside the fair value range. It offers a sub 1% dividend yield, but has been growing its dividend at a rate of 24.57% over the last 5 years. Charles Schwab has also been on the watchlist for 6 months now, and has returned a nice 42.1% during the past 5 months. The prior month was also not the best for this growth stock, as it lost 1.41%. Number 3 is Loews Companies, ticker symbol LOW. Loews is currently trading at about a 1% discount to fair value, and has an impressive dividend growth rate of 17.14% during the last 5 years. This doesn't factor in the recent dividend increase announced by the company of 33%. The new dividend rate will go into effect with the August dividend payment. With the new dividend factored in, Loews is now trading at a 1.65% dividend yield, which is a nice boost for all its shareholders. Loews has been on the watchlist for 10 out of the last 11 months, with a total return of minus 4.56% since joining. Number 4 is Dominos Pizza, ticker symbol DPZ. The stock is currently trading at about a 10% premium to fair value. It offers a pretty low dividend yield of 0.81%, but has an excellent dividend growth rate of 20.27%. Domino's has been on the watchlist for all 11 months, with a total return of 15.08%. June was an excellent month for the stock as it rose 9.51%. Number 5 is Home Depot, ticker symbol HD. Home Depot currently trades for about a 2% premium, putting them in fair value range. They offer a 2.07% dividend yield and have an excellent 20.52% dividend growth rate. They have also been on the watchlist for all 11 months, with a total return of 14.38%. June was a fairly quiet month for Home Depot, as it picked up 52 basis points. Number 6 is Cintas Corporation, ticker symbol CTAS. Cintas currently trades at about a 22% premium, offering a historically low dividend yield of 0.78%. The company has a great track record of dividend growth with a 24.57% 5-year dividend growth rate. Cintas has been on the watchlist for 5 of the last 6 months, with a total return of 19.26%. June was a great month for the stock as it picked up 8.05%. Number 7 is Market Access Holdings, ticker symbol MKTX. The stock trades for about a 10% premium right now, with a rather low dividend yield of 0.56%. The 5-year dividend growth rate looks very nice at 24.57%. The stock has been on the watchlist for 6 consecutive months now, but has not had the best return thus far. Since joining, Market Access is down 14.05%. June was the 4th consecutive month where this stock saw a negative return. I remain bullish on my long-term position, and have been dollar cost averaging in along this downtrend for the stock. Number 8 is Humana, ticker symbol HUM. Humana currently trades for a slight discount to fair value, and offers investors a 0.63% dividend yield that is in line with its 5-year trailing yield. The stock has a great 5-year dividend growth rate of 21.75%. Humana has been on the watchlist for 5 months now, with a 17% total return. Number 9 is CSNC Technologies, ticker symbol SSNC. This is one of the 8 new stocks this month, and it is their first time being on the watchlist. Based on dividend yield theory, the stock appears to be about 26% undervalued right now. It offers a modest 0.87% dividend yield and has a decent 10.13% 5-year dividend growth rate. I'm curious to see what return we can get from this stock in July, and whether it will remain on future watchlists. Number 10 is Thermo Fisher Scientific, ticker symbol TMO. Thermo Fisher looks to be trading at about a 29% premium right now, with a very small dividend yield of 0.2% and an average dividend growth rate of 7.21% during the last 5 years. The stock has been on the watchlist for 4 months now, with a total return of 10.59%. June was an excellent month for this stock as it picked up 7.51%. Number 11 is Northrop Grumman, ticker symbol NOC. Northrop is another new stock to the watchlist. They are making a comeback after falling off in May. Northrop currently trades at about an 8% discount and offers a pretty good dividend yield of 1.74%. It has a 5-year dividend growth rate of 12.84%. The stock has been on the watchlist for 9 months now, with a total return of 4.45%. Number 12 is MasterCard, ticker symbol MA. MasterCard looks to be trading for about a 13% premium right now. They offer a low 0.48% dividend yield, but have an excellent dividend growth rate of 20.11% during the last 5 years. The stock has been on the watchlist for 10 months now, with a total return of 15.29%. Number 13 is Intercontinental Exchange, ticker symbol ICE. ICE appears to be trading at about a 3% premium right now, putting them in a fair value range. It offers a 1.11% dividend yield and has a solid 15.65% dividend growth rate during the last 5 years. ICE has been on the watchlist for 6 months now, with a total return of 8.19%. June was a good month for the stock as it picked up 5.46%. Number 14 is Tractor Supply Company, ticker symbol TSCO. It appears to be trading for about a 15% premium right now, with a 1.11% dividend yield. It has a solid dividend growth rate of 14.57% during the last 5 years. Tractor Supply has been on the watchlist for 6 months now, with a total return of 32.04%. Number 15 is TROW Price Group, ticker symbol TROW. TROW looks to be trading for a 16% premium right now. It does offer a pretty good dividend yield of 2.18% when compared to most of the other stocks on this list. The 5-year dividend growth rate is pretty good at 11.6%. TROW has been on the watchlist for 10 months now, taking a break in February of this year. The stock has a total return of 42.86% since joining the watchlist. June was a pretty good month for this stock as it was up 5.64%. Number 16 is Sherwin-Williams Company, ticker symbol SHW. The stock appears to be trading for about a 9% premium right now. It offers a decent dividend yield of 0.81%, with a 14.87% 5-year dividend growth rate. Sherwin has been on the watchlist for 6 months now, with a total return of 18.67%. Number 17 is Applied Materials, ticker symbol AMAT. The stock appears to be trading for about a 51% premium right now. It offers a rather low dividend yield of 0.68% when compared to its 5-year trailing yield of 1.37%. Dividend growth for Applied Materials has been solid at 16.54% during the last 5 years. The stock has been on the watchlist for 6 months now, with a total return of 47.81%. Number 18 is Texas Instruments, ticker symbol TXN. The stock looks to be trading at about an 11% premium, but offers a very good dividend yield for a growth stock of 2.12%. It has an excellent dividend growth rate of 21.59% during the last 5 years. Texas Instruments has been on the watchlist for 6 months now, with a total return of 16.72%. Number 19 is Visa, ticker symbol V. Visa is currently trading for an 11% premium and offers a rather low dividend yield of 0.54%. The stock has an excellent dividend growth rate of 20.11% during the last 5 years. Visa has been on the watchlist for all 11 months, with a total return of 10.79%. Number 20 is Roper Technologies, ticker symbol ROP. Roper is trading for about a 14% premium right now. It offers a low dividend yield of 0.48% and has a solid 5-year dividend growth rate of 15.44%. The stock has been on the watchlist for all 11 months, with a total return of 10.51%. Number 21 is Lockheed Martin, ticker symbol LMT. Lockheed returns to the watchlist this month after sitting out the last 5 months. It appears to be trading at about a 5% discount right now and offers a pretty attractive dividend yield of 2.79%. The stock has a good 5-year dividend growth rate of 9.77%. Lockheed has been on the watchlist for a total of 6 months and has a total return of minus 13.05%. It did not have a pretty history on the watchlist thus far, but hopefully it's back to redeem itself. Number 22 is another new stock, and that is Northern Trust, ticker symbol NTRS. Northern appears to be trading for about a 14% discount right now. It offers an attractive dividend yield of 2.44% and has a solid 5-year dividend growth rate of 15.2%. Northern has been on the watchlist for 7 of 11 months and has a total return of 18.08% while on the watchlist. Number 23 is Viacom CBS, ticker symbol VIAC. The stock had a strong run-up in early 2021, but has trended down heavily since then. Today it appears to be trading for about a 32% discount. It offers an attractive dividend yield of 2.15% and has a good 5-year dividend growth rate of 9.86%. Viacom CBS is making its first appearance on this watchlist, so there are no historical returns for this stock yet. Number 24 is Jack Henry & Associates, ticker symbol JKHY. Jack Henry looks to be trading at about a 2% discount right now. It offers a 1.11% dividend yield with a solid 12.05% 5-year dividend growth rate. Jack Henry is another new stock this month, returning after being off the watchlist for the last 3 months. July will be the 8th month on the watchlist from this stock, and it will be looking to improve upon its total return of minus 7.5%. Number 25 is Activision Blizzard, ticker symbol ATVI. The stock looks to be trading for about an 18% premium right now. It offers a rather low 0.49% dividend yield, with a solid 5-year dividend growth rate of 12.26%. The stock has been on the watchlist for 3 months now, with a total return of 4.67%. Number 26 is Intuit, ticker symbol INTU. Intuit looks to be trading for about a 41% premium right now. It pays a low 0.48% dividend yield and has a solid 16.99% 5-year dividend growth rate. Intuit has been on the watchlist for all 11 months, with a total return of 42.61%. It had a stellar return of 11.63% last month. That was the 3rd best return of any current or former watchlist stock. Number 27 is CDW Corporation, ticker symbol CDW. The stock appears to be trading for about an 11% premium right now. It offers a sub 1% dividend yield and has a very strong 5-year dividend growth rate of 37.79%. CDW has been on the watchlist for 4 months now, with a total return of 5.62%. That return is primarily driven by a strong return for the stock in June. Number 28 is JP Morgan Chase, ticker symbol JPM. JP Morgan appears to be trading for a 1% premium right now, putting them in fair value range. It offers a pretty good 2.34% dividend yield and has a solid 16.47% 5-year dividend growth rate. JP Morgan returns to the watchlist after leaving in April of this year. July will be its 8th month on the watchlist, and it has a total return of 18.31% while on the watchlist. Number 29 is Amphenol Corporation, ticker symbol APH. The stock appears to be trading for about a 5% premium right now, putting them in fair value range. The stock offers an okay dividend yield of 0.85% and has a solid 14.43% 5-year dividend growth rate. Amphenol returns to the watchlist since its last showing in March of 2021. This will be the stock's 3rd month on the list, and it has a total return of 5.89% for the 2 months it has been on the list in the past. And finally, number 30 is Msci, ticker symbol MSCI. The stock appears to be trading for about a 45% premium right now. It has a low dividend yield of 0.58%, but a very strong 5-year dividend growth rate of 29.56%. MSCI has been on the watchlist for all 11 months, with a total return of 43.59%. The stock had a great return last month of 13.87%, putting it as the 2nd best return of any current or former stock on the watchlist. There you have it, the 30 high-growth dividend stocks for July 2021. Let's move on and take a look at past performance now. The watchlist had a total return of 3.46% for June. The fairly valued and undervalued stocks returned 3.66%. VIG, the Vanguard Dividend Appreciation ETF, was down 0.14%, and SPY returned 2.25%. An excellent month for both the watchlist and the fairly valued and undervalued stocks. On a year-to-date basis, the fairly valued and undervalued stocks are still seeing the best return. They are up 20.05%. The entire watchlist is up 17.5%. Both are ahead of SPY that is up 15.07% this year. And VIG trails pretty far behind, with a 10.53% return for 2021 thus far. Since inception, the fairly valued and undervalued stocks extend their lead with a total return of 28.2%. The watchlist slides ahead of SPY with a total return of 24.87%. SPY is close behind with a total return of 24.4%, and VIG trails with a total return of 20.59%. The best performing stocks on the watchlist have been Applied Materials with a 47.81% return over 5 months, Expeditors United of Washington with a 42.08% return over 5 months, Intuit with a 42.61% return over 10 months, MSCI with a 43.59% return over 10 months, Charles Schwab with a 42.1% return over 5 months, and T. Rowe Price with a 42.86% return over 9 months. The best return in June came from Nvidia, which is not on the watchlist anymore. They made one appearance in April of 2021, but have been on a pretty hot streak since then. Let's take a look at how our 2 mock buy and hold portfolios are performing through June. The buy and hold mock strategy is quite simple. It assumes you invest equally into each stock on the watchlist every month, and never liquidate any position. The second mock portfolio follows the same strategy, but applies it only to the fairly valued and undervalued stocks. The buy and hold portfolio for the entire watchlist was up 2.87% in June, and the buy and hold portfolio for the fairly valued and undervalued stocks was up 1.25% in June. Both came up short of the individual watchlist return for the month, but are still ahead of VYM. On a year-to-date basis, the buy and hold portfolios are up 16.11% for the entire watchlist, and 15.74% for the fairly valued and undervalued stocks. That's it for today. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.